Available
taxi
now.
driver, man in the hair, me vicinity AsempaFM. Filling station, man in the hair, me vicinity AsempaFM. Pop spot, man in the hair, me vicinity AsempaFM. Quaristas Moson for Qua Master Prior Honey Honey, Namuti Asempa 94.7 FM. They say a prior, now I just so it will be a fee. Samson will be a AsempaFM with fee BM
94.7 AsempaFM. So any Ekosiisen you mediano asuguswa uti no said the American Academy in your say bones to from Yobi James Kwabena Bonfe Atnaso acting General Secretary Emma Convention People's Party or studio Honorable Ben Aye a former MP Apadintra West constituency or studios ha and a sitting member of parliament for the people of Ningo Pram constituency Sam Jata George Atnase Ewo studio ha Ntiyebehwena yashase edi enkomo ene unim se demonstration bi atodwa ewo enkran ha na by the vanguard of free media and some of the atudwa the National Communications Authority actions be take against some radio stations and generally omuchiremu attack on free press in our country no nam so and sa demonstration no eba so and we'll touch on that briefly and some American they are too many names say and so former President Mahama Akasa about the Electoral Commission and the fact say or doubt on neutrality going into 2020. Anope many Electoral Commission chairperson needing come exclusively na we reacted to in sema former President Eka me wa ha mebo ema yetifo nso etumi atibie odwumedi so wadwen chira 0546 382287 momodin say ode ebebre Carl Bank say na customer information update exercise yegu so den ko Carl Bank branch bia na also ko update information awo ewo ho unti bibia say a toll free line was our phrase 0800 500 500 Carl Bank or say forward together and a techno for the techno pouvoir 3 no abadwa so a smartphone an amazing battery life now oye one charge or charge ba kwa ejina so amount of 4 days Techno Pouvoir 3 our 5000 mAh battery capacity packed in a sleek ultra slim 6.2-inch super full view display amount bigger viewing pleasure now I need some crown a picture quality and our 13 megapixels front camera and a 13 megapixels AI rear camera now a science so our 32 gigabyte memory space our face unlock and our FM loud speaker now eba in 3 stylish colors into your midnight black, champagne gold and aqua blue the upebiano techno pouvoir ubetimi age a phone papa menka and adauda with one charge power ni so for 4 days. Ain't banana shops across the various malls in Ghana ubenya biato and accredited techno shops in Nansu ubenya biato. You can follow Techno Mobile GH on social media and the handle at Techno Mobile GH. Now, when your information, because said Techno, the official handset and tablet sponsor of the English Premier League champions Manchester City
on
Football Club. Honorable Sam George, Akwabana etisaying.
Me charity for Joshua. Many and more honorable and Ora.
James Kwabena Bonfe, yes, Kabila.
The church, for
Constituency Boko.
Constituency Boko. Maybe the day.
What crying or my amount?
Oh, there be woman.
When you walk crying in movie amount.
Oh, there be baby. Back on my back platform, so that's John Mahama Abresona Yema contract. Now, in the past 2.5 years, many minister not the home ama we release some money to contractor outstanding payment or about 5 certificates and a certificate back on and there's still about 4 certificates but based on the no crap we say a lot of work has continued but as we speak since December last year contractor
every site
because for certificates at the now up till now since December and no that the road from Old Ningo as a chassis Old Ningo all the way through Ahiam all the way through Lepono to Wikumagbe and no crapo a chassis on constituency and was a gay constituency. Contractor na Jumaye, but at the end of the day, see how the banks no come banks and say more money scabium because the certificates at the whole IB Megida Emma near demonstration recently near Afienya the Wenya Road no and no Orasi main Ghana and also quite so up till now no pretty time I demonstration no Minister Nankasa Abaho I've made that fact say and not me Debbie Amika say we any year member about in 2017 me friend minister no me call no a strong character Minister Nankasa 29 eba me constituency be share kwan no Emma promises unfortunately no what Boshe no when so filing questions at Parliament to see how that road will be done. Up till now, we share budgets now. Get card about 18 roads. I want to say one year. You expect this and Kaya home anymore. Sino hydro and so anymore. Until you ask yourself, say what is the criteria? Share now and that's what lends credence to some of the political undertones I share because we share some of the roads that are being done. And I'm not saying any road is not important, but we share some of the roads and compare them to that particular road. I keep saying, say, Obi free Akosombo. Na opese obeko ebia Sogakope. I just say Oba all the way to Tema roundabout. Ebe roundabout. Esain Nichi Ako. Abra Udro Afienya. Obetumi connect this 12 kilometer road no straight all the way to Sogakope. Obi free Sogakope na Oko Mountains latte. You don't need to come all the way. You don't need Shiawa by Wakra because Anka Ufa main road na Udu Dowenya na wa cross na wa fa Afienya na wa kofa mobile epie dodo wa efa latte kwano.
Very important road.
I mean it's a major trunk road and you see for me I've come beyond the point of just criticizing for political sake. I try to offer alternatives. Makache minister na say aban ni sikasisia Sakwano construction na MPS yewo port no Tema port expansion over 90% of rock formation and woman the fast aquino so and yemma woman fan as part of our corporate social responsibility when we hear Tema motorway when we hear interchange what is the cost of this road compared to that Woma fasa kwano so ama womu tracks na crepo akosi inconvenience to residents on the road. But Obiam Pese Obeteke as MP I don't have the power to compel MPS to come and do anything there. Then so you can use the machinery of state. MPS is working for government to get them to do this it frees government up. At the end of the day, I'm not interested in Nipa I just want the road fixed for my people because we share in Krokrafo and in Mrewafo womu yare respiratory sickness just because of the dust. Taxi drivers awu Afienya station do Wonya station. Asema womu femo no. Obi se me do constituency me shawo ma. Mabu. Because at the end of the day, no, I feel their pain. I feel the struggle. They pay taxes. Yet they don't feel part of this government. They don't feel part of Ghana. Because they feel neglected. And Sa road no debi amika say. But we need to at one point in time say this is something that has to be done. Let's do it.
Mate honorable Messi aba hobi amema unu anoma kana kwa ba na afi yen sha so honorable benaye bibia boko de
Nyame admo.
Dia so boko.
Nyame admo hoboko.
Na yesi dia so health center no.
Yeah.
State a woman enya kra o.
So
unhui.
Well, I believe say a brasso say dia so ne Upper Dencha West district capital.
Yes.
Intimation so mu deserve a district hospital. But paying for sadri o bon se pu makra na yi ni baako I remember said time and I'm parliament no. Maybe some question all the necessary say also be a district hospital at the Mediaso under NDC 4 time. Yeah, who they mean to me say be now MPP stronghold into Mama Mrs. Hospital. Because unfortunately the whole district need a hospital be anyhow. The nearest here Denchira is Dungwa government hospital. I believe the authorities need to take that one up.
But generally constituency Boko.
Constituency Boko. Nyamia Daroma. I'm say Lady Kana Mincha with you for.
Omojoso.
Na Mincha more for say Okwampa Jumai. Sisi and I'm say NCB join the club of men. Former honorable attaching Akora.
Oh, okay.
Okwampa Jumai say June 15th year no.
Ekosiisen on
AsempaFM. Me now say when your baby or person okwe no ho ade.
Oh, nice.
Into June 15th no dua asa adofo ni na ekokoja Okwampa.
Nice.
Na okoje ne yere no aware fefefe. Na quotation bia be quotation bia o de ache invitation card no so no. Genesis so baby o say jama yankopo boy say brena say so be help with the procreation. That tells me adwuma me offer na oba be bo.
Oba be.
Into Okwampa 15 June no kon ntafo nkwa na so yeah you. Well, the babla bomu so you see empe brain ya na yeta bi say aban den aban ya ma den aban ya man. In other places in so mpontuo akontem no individuals no rather be so almost a den on betumi aye e diaboa omoman. E den on so betumi aye diaboa omoman. So but the buyer so ya dia that question no and time pie so be betna se no bisa no say den na me so betumi aye diaboa me man.
Diaboa me man.
De bia na yetna ho na ye hwede e bia ban no den na ban no betumi e be ye diaman. So Minya George no ka kwan bia yes sa kwan ye nyina yusu bi e bia ye ma na nkeye so basa na tie politics there sa na tie obi aba ohun from on the perspective problem e ho look you say ka ufi Cape Coast e ko Dunkwa for example and as the dencha the shortest route through Praso
yes
and so because ye nya anything no if you akra ha na me ko same central region Dunkwa for example or say me enter Kaswa central region all the way to Asinfosu masa be enter Ashanti region and sana masa akọ back to central region ewa bra there's just some short distance be from Praso and Kebetumi link Cape Coast to Dunkwa it constituency bia o unique road bia e bia nko betumi omunya ya ye ma omo anka ebeboa omo but se nyanso so a
Ekosiisen
no be no ye said you ought me identify sa oma interchange na MPS for we say no I don't know as MP also betumi akọ influence betumi akọ lobby
MPS for no
of course especially said the okase baby hollow omo abo no efi no efi that particular area no mo e hollow fi because I mind there central government no people no the contract mo be now cycle the force kakra bia na say other persuasion whatever say onkonko ye adwuma fufuru bia enka ne call e no ho a no so one implications because it cost nti he may end up finding other means bia adwuma na ankasa wo ye no obehwe na enti no MP betuma akọ lobby kakra
in fact, at a point in time, not taxi drivers na say one best acquire any residents from using the road. And see any one more kokasa. But what they have tried to do, they say only one kokasa immediately. One be dressing of some small portion of the road. MPS for no.
Okay.
And I wonder water. They use a Chinese subcontractor on the project. Or no, now I bet dressy a quine no. Actually, rainy season no. When my tracks say quine na, they come and dress it and do a little watering. 1 week, 2 weeks. Now my and then me be someone about fixing the road. One catcher me say, no dear, they can't have that conversation with me. I just say ministry nankasa. And then I can say ministry no should see a way.
No. They are not being truthful.
Are they?
Social corporate responsibilities there.
As part of that, and more fix it. Yeah, Fred Hossein. Was it?
roundabout.
The interchange roundabout.
They may can the constituency nasem. They may be doing other things, but I'm saying, say, if company be feel say you perceive you perceive say, they may be as part of your social corporate responsibility, and also use a minister being influence.
Kilometer road can't be just taken.
It is a contract now, because of there, that's fine. But the moment I become a minister between me moving in as near or influence them as part of their social corporate responsibility, and I make us say in that case, it shouldn't take a ministerial directive. And as a company be a best on your manner or my day or my the traditional more authorities now more honors but me and no me design kita hona and say they need no more jitumwa be on babe so with a major but in any case sa kwa na da wacho kwan amoye yanke na ndisi fu ndisa mo ya
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
mo afi 92 ya ningofo ne do nyafo ya dimachia bepemende now mo abamusa muntumi ya kwa we first class about 12-kilometer road pe because area fa nyina da bia mu di mochi ababia from 92 o mato amamusa ndika mo ma just that
na ekwan no yenye da kra na ya na asaya na
Yeah, yes.
the usual say sapitin bi na say
Yeah, quite amana.
na me say the way
Contractors, you see, let's be fair.
don't worry me time don't worry
President Kufuor, President Mills, and President Rawlings. Between these three presidents, this is the 8th contractor.
Waba kwan so.
He was the 8th contractor in 7 years on Zakwan so. And President Mahama no. And you saw the road actually being built to where it has finally gotten. Cement. I Juma to that level.
But what I'm saying is, no. Said you working a 12-kilometer road. Simple under Mahama 4.5 years no. Now when to me and 12.5-kilometer road amamwa. Now and your ferry. Area mo twaba pa mochi all these years. You never got it wrong. So the major. The business entina yen. Nese Mahama said you can say impuno Mahama ban obey there whatever 4.5 years Mahama di not to talk of NDC mu 16 years no man to me and you should find just 12-kilometer road now you are not no I'm not talking about you I'm talking about your party they've not unko for nini but in any case obisa said that sit not here so at least omampani Akufo-Addo ni MPP ti akonya so ide em say nyama bebre koso as a ban or create a lot of enabling environment say umma woni da ho a betumi take advantage em ma wan kasa so wasitena no mpontuo abem look at free secondary education aba oman mu say mpo your parent na ka obekwa kutua fees 1,000 or 2 or 3,000
yes
say scan and wan kutua fees aka obotum ye ka 1,000 or 2 a ebia wo playman he say they will be small money especially if you rural constituencies no there are some people massa who manage just even 50 Ghana cedis wakuno the following Sunday obekwa sorry akoda nyamiase minimum bia na me MP no 20 Ghana cedis per me de man no the following day me ko no odi ahega wakoto kokko ne nkate e no ototon editon so with the it is such a person that's a ban bi ba na ka ne ba 1,000 cedis also kotua ne ntuma bia nko bekwa akoyi wona adaka ma akoton no na ene wanye ne saa nursing training allowances ayasa restore the way ma nurse for no ho ahen ha o kakra teacher training allowances masa enyoma ekoso ukọ agric sector Dr. Free masa dwuma papa no ne deputies no ebo agric sector no planting for food and jobs planting for exports and what have you ekoso ho no who take advantage of these opportunities so cocoa board edu honorable edu adwuma obo ho sa hand pollination any pruning exercise keke introduce here to some of these farming communities no because there are some of them ebia baby homa acre of land pe ananka tuminya be just about 10-20 bars of cocoa no the same size of land no and about 100 plus so uko miami nuakuma azikasiama sports sports stadium kitinkiti almost CC all over the places no and you may koso zongo development fund ben ede Odiaba.
Ekosiisen on
Masa,
AsempaFM.
I'm for Bodjuma pa. One district, one factory.
Honorable
No can say last was a minister buying.
Yes.
Almost about what he said now already.
In general, no dear. By the end of this year,
yes, but
like
about
149 or so.
149.
Yeah.
So just within 2-3 years, so not to talk of Juma, Kreti, the NAPCOs and what have you. And it's and cry them near 1D1F no. Under 1D1F no. A Kofo blaster. A Juma be created direct and indirect jobs a be created. Oko Forestry Commissioner. And Juma said non a creative ho. So it will hear all this is
Mamenko Kabila home.
Me the manusi no. Uhe san you may nina koso. I told you that honor some of this is na you say bia na na do ne MPP aban abakunya so for a long period of time. But san you ma make Kenya the men to me Kenya just 2.5 years pe. Just 2.5 years. So what that be it is a ubi etumi read dawro no catch us abana ka ho no obawi ayede. You need na chinye. If within just 2.5 years na say aban bi I demonstrate this goodwill. Not in the end, the crown say, or no boss anyway, Queen, and none of so at time, so hospitals, and the hours I could catch another so do. Into your diamond, so I see.
Mate.
So it's double there, you go so Tiabana Cahono, giving the next 2 years, I can, and from 2020 to 2024, Ghana Bay, dead.
Honorable Ben, I any attending Kano. Kwabena Bonfe be na friend Kabila acting general secretary Edema CPP Kwabena akwabana bibi aboko de
nyame dom ye ho ye pa
ye hu na ache kakra
oh say mo frame a na daje wo mu kwan de aye beba
CPP boko
ye ho ye
mo congress ne bibi atesen national elections ne we no etesen
say ye kan national elections one asem
yeah,
constituency elections mudi achira nka constituencies no nka my report
matwa wie and afi na mo beto which is which
we have done most of the constituencies in Ghana.
That's information on family
me information
so Dominic number
oko masa please your selectivity is always obvious you choose which parties you want to follow but say the bia mekano epoch every bia ne susanso every era sa duopoly way very soon
it will break,
it will crash down, and it's crashing. The Honorable Benaye, he's contradicting himself. Aban timi nya kwan nyina another breath aban say oye babia ni strongholds wo adenti ena wo mo wa ban mu wo mo anye babia na NDC for to abama no. Meanwhile, you are admitting that one kasa wa party na was so babia eye mu strongholds binu mo hono mo a muntumi nya hono mo akwan. The fundamental issue is that, please, I was quiet here. Me pacho.
Honorable Pacho Manenkasa.
The fundamental issue.
Let him talk.
The fundamental issue.
Let him talk. Road do and constituency of Munyano. It was for example, is right to talk about that short one.
Yes.
And I mean, an example says, "Sana uko benchanswa." For example, Kayenso your shortest route from Central, no, that route. What the MPBA ha?
Mate.
What the MPBA at least?
I think that's exactly the point I will make.
How different? You see, me pacho.
Manenkasa.
MPP strong.
You see, Obi.
Yes.
Important point I'm making is both of them are admitting that for 26 years, this fourth republic, Yediama NDC MPP, two sides of the same coin, the same say 50 peso coin or 1 CD coin, no, that same coin, they are not fundamentally different. For 26 years, no, today, Omumi and Nuna admit to say there are some basic in Yema. We yemfa seriousness and touches anyamano and yen sanka ye ni unkomone. You see, amamu sometimes President Kufuor can be, and I love to quote him, great man, full of wisdom because of his deep understanding of history and the dynamics of power. Power, one tears here, you always be misled. Or say power can be tricky. And you see, And until there are sometimes consistency any principles. Ehu here say edibedi juma. Na me nka ma no wano. Asema me kan twa ne tia ne say Ghana for ye nyinara ye gye atum say sa experimentation ya between sa amanyuko mienu ya wo mu na adi ye so emfie kakra ni no anfie be say aduonu ensia ni no wo mu mienu na nkasa no don't have hope in the way we are going because of the way they are leading us. The over partisanship is too much. There's no consensus building. Sometimes utie afanuna the same thing na ye kan. So we de Sam George now we de Benayinti. You see we speaking differently. Yeah no. Yeah the any say omayi ni chichire CPP ejidie any say omayi ni chichire no ehian kabomu. It can never be done by only NPP. It could not be done by the CPP alone. It cannot be done by NDC alone. And you know, the separatist partisan agenda now, we need to kill that. And to kill that, you need a unifying CPP. I will say, together we can make it. Yeah, they didn't kabomu. Obi for Adwini Sam George for the bra. Benai for the bra. Kwabena Bonfe for the bra. Yanki Kensiani. Eye den a mu ye dodo a enye da bia da na dodo no mu nyama dwen beko benkrum but ba bia dodo no beko akogina no yamfa ho. That is the burden of democracy. Majority rule say dodo no na na do your president because dodo no say on na ye no
Ekosiisen
say dodo no tikra de emra no ye ya hyehye no eno no enti say ye kekan adwene si ani na dodo no say okay ya kwan ni yensem ni sei no anamo asisi yetu fa hunie na de ba ko ye kapa edi enya amanyoko mienu obiani amre ho se opema yetu ho anamo eye the very nature of young legal architecture aye friend of the 1992 constitution no ya how ye nyina fa eni fare bai no ne fa eni fare bai no adenti ena yeto aba ma obi se oma magina independent me makogina independent ewo me peso aso yeto aba ma me se menye independent wo ba parliament ya ye mra e won mo se umpo ese se wotena afanu either minority or majority, and I'm forced to sit that way against the will of the people who elected me, and they will apply the whip. Former minority whip nati. When they apply the 3-line whip, you have got to follow. Isn't it inconsistency? Our constitutional say, mampani, wachiche nensa, onyi na pamfo no, dodo no, awo do omuko cabinet no, emfiri mrahye badwafie. Asa de mrahye badwafie no, ehon na Ghana nyansa nyina gu. Ya ka. Amampani aba Ghana ha, with the exception of Mr. Rawlings. All the presidents we have had, including President Akufo-Addo, have had issues one way or the other with this constitution. What seriousness are we attaching to amending it? We are serious about it now. It perpetuates the power structure.
But there was a constitution review commission.
And Ekosiisen.
A report was submitted to the then executive.
Ekosiisen.
Omu issue white paper.
Ekosiisen. I'm asking you, what program? Ekosiisen. Where is it? Who did carry ball?
Yeah.
Do you know? No. Do you know? I'm asking you.
In excess of 80 million. Enu.
In fact, UNDP. And kwa ka wamu bomu near about $10 million.
$10 million.
Aside abayan kasa ka ububu. The point is that all that money went to zero. Nothing.
Oh, na say government white paper no or
Tabi Ekosiisen. Ekosiisen. Government issued a white paper. Ekosiisen. I am telling you that the whole exercise was a facade.
But there is a constitution review commission implementation committee.
Obi, bottom line.
Ekosiisen.
We spend money. President Akufo-Addo's inaugural speech. One of the key things America said President Akufo-Addo has spoken was touching on the constitution. What has happened to that? But you see, me say if you don't change the constitutional structure,
we should forget
that we operate, you can't bring about change. Because all the ills in the society, the challenges we have with fighting corruption, all the issues, they are incidental to the structure of the constitution. This constitution is your friend say a civilian dictatorship. It is. Look, you must get the genesis of this constitution and read the committee of experts report. And some of the architects, the key people, look, they were smart guys. Metamorphosing military
into
juxtapose dictatorship into a civilian dictatorship. And that is what you have. Nothing can happen in this country without the executive. In fact, the president. Nothing. Even in the judiciary.
Absolute executive
I am
powers.
telling you. Oh, Maza. Hybrid. Hybrid. Yeah. Mama son what to be yes, constitutional structure na you operating no. Nensaso check. My meaning some constitutional studies, history around. Kind not be sabusa. Say my man structure ibi. Hybrid na no.
But we are daring to be different.
And maybe some say, okay, oh you're different. How different have you been? Have you been different in the positive sense or in the negative sense? We have me say there is no president who has not spoken about challenges and issues with this constitution.
But when you power,
in fact, I'm not saying that when I walk on, cancer. All I'm telling you is that it is such that you're tempting.
Yeah.
Once you have the edge
to want to
do something about it, there is also a very consistent edge against you not to do it. But Winim, CPP, we believe in the arts of the possibles. That is our aim, and that's why we talk about it. Maza, look,
in the CPP government would immediately
we will look at the. Can you imagine that? You still have a tendency in this constitution you entertaining niema be brebi wo no a sebi ubusa ho say your principles of accountability na na ewen that don't mean to say meaning say you studio hanu a osahene buachinya no, he was questioning the indemnity clauses. Why are they still there? Why are you indemnifying yourself? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? I don't know indemnify. Huh? And the president Akufo-Addo on indemnify no. Huh? Is it right? In this open democracy. And I don't think President Akufo-Addo will do that, and I'm not saying he's doing that. But to the extent that we are not indemnifying acts of government today, is a reason why we should not allow the indemnity clauses to continue to exist in our law books.
In our constitution.
Look, that's why the arguments have been say we needed to sustain power. Obedidi criminals so. Did criminals so. A coup maker is a criminal. High treason, punishable by death.
Ekosiisen on
all the constitutions are from 1960. In fact, from 57.
A criminalized coup.
Yes. Punishable by death. Now they turn around and say, one more introduce indemnity clauses. And because the two parties we are talking about, so they are equally guilty of these things we are talking about. Yeah. They have issues. But Master, let's get serious. I believe that this country, look, Honorable Benaye has said some Georgia Kambi. Yeah, were fantastic ideas. Yeah, on my population, less than because of my doubts about some
30
figures.
million.
No, I will use 35.
Okay.
We are less than 35 million. If you look at our resource base, my brother, the human resource, the brain power. Now say you bet trick boom near you saw partisanship time follow every one more
would make progress.
No Ghanaian child will want to I would go to bed without food no Ghanaian child and obey suku a onya adwuma nye, no Ghanaian child and a sabi onya atade hye, no Ghanaian parent and a ope na koma so ade bi opese wo ya ontumi nye. Every Ghanaian student and a Ghanaian child no obe rise to the highest of their potentialities, and we show to the world that after all the Ghanaian, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. That is what we are after.
The Kwame Nkrumah in Kabila. Medase. And the Kabila ni attend why acting general secretary ma CPP.
In fact,
confirmed
on a well, in a very humbling note. Unim sa position no.
Yes.
Omwa Atlemuda. The first general secretary of this party was Dosadi for himself.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And he was general secretary and chairman of the central committee.
Wow.
See, 19 not this part. Oh yeah. Now we there. Convention People's Party. Let na. You didn't say so.
Oh, I'm like a giant.
Let I ignore him. Let na. Party. We are 1949. June.
Okay, in the Kwame Nkrumah, first secretary of the party, first general secretary, and chairman of the...
Later no, Obrabia, a friend, no, tell you Adom a few. So what in the yeah, he became Nkrumah when Nkrumah became life chairman of the party. And again, point of correction, people say Nkrumah became life president. No,
life chairman of the CPP. Okay.
And then left that position of general secretary to Terry Adom a few. But in 1979, by regroup we as PMP, no. Unim or Kunini or being from Kunini Adamensa, Professor
Ivan.
Yes.
Vice Chancellor, former University of Ghana.
Very sharp.
Very
sharp, I tell you.
We call level 100 on the Vice Chancellor.
Thank you. Akuku Dam. Anna Trasa di Brentimeno a
privilege.
Ahuawana acting na me acti. Now from another family, me kama unhuse. Sebi Ekosiisen enya konya ketwa na yedimi attention. The most important thing womu nyina no the times a womu yedi womu babe itna position no so no they were considered nobodies. They turned the fortunes of the party around and help this country.
And Kabila is going to do same.
Na me enhira no maye kwatenten no maye enhunumu eni nyansa ne odo ne ojo akoma na ye kasa ye nsre sise ya. No attendee, no ntokwakun, no basabasaye, no over partisanship. And
Kabila will break the duopoly.
We are going to break it. Not me as a person, but we will lead in the process of dismantling it.
The duopoly.
Yes.
Wow. Kabila, acting general secretary CPP. Mami Sam Honorable Sam George on afi yen shase ye kam rasemene ade and the National Communications Authority HMO or the MRA Juma closed down some radio stations across the country. But a friend say vanguard of free press. Free media vanguard. Good. Demonstration and against some move, no, and general situation in our country. I would say there seemed to be generally this attack on free press. It was Honorable Sam George. The course when one can out to me Kobe.
Yes, I took part in the
Oh, you were there.
I was.
Intina or the plaster ni bibo wano.
At a point in time, the plaster no bomb, but when I had to speak to the media, no, I took the plaster.
You took it off.
Yes. Obi.
Now a NDC event, Anna.
Okay. Organized by the Free Media Vanguard.
Okay.
The minority in Parliament issue statement and so we endorse that position.
That demonstration.
You had the national chairman of the PNC, Ora Bernard Mona.
Oh, Bernard Mona was there.
Also leading the charge from the PNC as a political party. I mean, a civil society organization is doing its program. Political parties, Abra let my vote count for year program MPP to me endorse it. So as a minority in Parliament, we associate ourselves with the position of the Free Media Vanguards and say MPs no PA and I call Obi, when it comes to the issues of communication, this whole authorization issue, we need to be very careful and mindful about it. Ora Kabila can be about looking at our constitution. I believe that we need to look at the constitution and look at some of the laws that we have. Because we share Act 775 of 2008, Electronic Communications Act, setting up the NCA, I feel, say, and I hold a personal view, and I think that it's something I would want to explore in court. Say that act of parliament is in conflict with the 1992 constitution. Because the constitution clear said there shall be no requirement, article 1623, there shall be no requirement for any license or authorization for broadcasting in the country. But the Parliamentary Act 775, can say you need to secure an authorization. One would dance around license and authorization. Now, for me, I agree, sir, and the position the NCA held previously, they say we use the spectrum.
Okay.
And now kasawahano obia etie Ekosiisen no I just say ochimchim ne fidie no echo 94.7 frequency modulation.
Yes.
A spectrum no ye finite national resource. And mini NCA ni ya adwen say to use that spectrum no dey I just say utia bibi.
Yeah.
Now the question I've been asking is radio stations need now 131 radio stations, and I don't want to reduce this to just Radio Gold and XY.
Yeah.
Because I started this battle with the ministry in 2017 over the closure of 131 radio stations. Yes. NCA Ekano, and you just apply common logic to it now. It doesn't add up. Obi, Mabeji license. Friend license, friend frequency authorization. Udi amame. Now, who mommy frequency authorization now who assigning frequency the mommy say mean broadcasting was a frequency and so it was spectrum no. Now every year we'll see member to your BB for the use of the spectrum. Entimetia. But we see every 5 years authorization no means somebody renew.
Ekosiisen
it is a DVLA. Who could talk our showroom? I just say what they call DVLA. And showroom or home use what they call DVLA. What do you call DVLA? DVLA be register license car number.
Yes.
Now your mount number plates. Some number plates not to say with frequency authorization no. Number plates no ye GE 842217. Obi ani ho a or use some number plates.
Number plates. Yes.
The same way obi ani ho a obetumi broadcast e 94.7. But DVLA somebody mount your friend roadworthy. I just say we have roadworthy certificates.
Yeah.
Now we roadworthy certificates no and no na spectrum charge no. And we roadworthy no every year we be call akoye den renew. But we call after 5 years and after 10 years we call renew
number plate. Okay.
And the ban say NCA your ma frequency no na your ma spectrum access now. Now we'll renew spectrum fee no. You see after 5 years Branabe renew with frequency no. 94.7 Asempa 99.7 your joy. But yet not say. And you see I keep saying when laws are passed and in the short time I've been in parliament missing at times Manaba even from the committee level, we will say certain things are outstanding. But you can say when you look at the totality of the law, no, it's in a position I am passing. You pass it, I bet to be your amendments. I believe, sir, that is what happened in 2008 with the Electronic Communications Act. I believe, sir, they allowed certain things to go, even though they knew that they and said with the practicality of the implementation of the law now, one be share and smoothing out those areas, because I can't understand how Parliament would not have looked at all of these issues I'm raising now. And then at the end of the day, no NCA not tenacity. You have not charged this, you have not demanded this frequency authorization after 5 years
for all these
years. Every year, and let's put it on the record, all the radio stations are every year they have all renewed their spectrum fee.
Okay, into yearly spectrum fee
and NCAJ
the 5 years
5 years renewal no and ebi entia ama and abaye
this hard area
absolutely. Now yembisa should we not blame the NCA say they have not done their own duty? I have worked in the Ministry of Communication at a certain point in time. In fact, NCA they've released on this issue. No? They even stated in 2015 they wrote to many of the media houses. 2015, yes. The NCA has always tried, as a matter of implementing their law, to go after radio stations on that basis. But Obi, we are media practitioner. minim say woka management e wa Asempa ha but woni management of radio stations kasa won be catch you Asempa is one of the biggest radio stations in the country.
Yes.
But you will struggle to make your overhead cost because of the kind of saturation of the media space. Advertising is not as big as it used to be in this country. And at the end of the day, media houses are struggling. And so I want to meet you our spectrum fee now. Many times you catch NCA say, look, that license fee way.
And with a 5 years renewal, no, you would still have to part with some money.
You pay again, and you're free. But you see, you look at it from two aspects. It is not so much money for the NCA,
okay,
but it is big money for the radio
stations.
Now, President Kufuor in 2006, 2007, when NCA wrote to the media houses, through his Minister for Communication, decided not to chase the implementation of he gave it as a certain intervention for the media houses. Once you are paying the spectrum fee now,
and a spectrum fee, so they are non-negotiable.
They are non-negotiable. And they are obedient to me because you are using the national spectrum. It's a finite resource. What must say? So we can't discuss that one. The issue here is about the frequency authorization renewal. Now, the question I always ask again is, if the NCA wants to say, okay, what would the woman run here, Juma? Section 13.3 of the NCA Act, and I can read it for you. Section 13.3 of the Section 13 of the NCA Act deals with renewal, a suspension or revocation of a frequency authorization. Kind 13.3 now. Section 13.3 say, where the authority decides to suspend or revoke a license or authorization. Now, once a woman is a license
or
authorization. So constitution say there must be no license. But they ain't fine to the authority shall give the licensee or authorization holder the opportunity to present its views. Just say, you see, you shati Radio Gold, XYZ, any the other radio stations are shati or more down. Who bet sure I'm almost say, you shati more down, and Tibeka Nientia, and say, shati more down. B. To remedy the breach which has occasioned the decision to suspend or revoke the license. And see, person be shut him down. But catch ya nientia e ma yenye. Na say wo be kan ewia na ye kyeremu say mwatu mra ana why ye bibia etia mra. Ye ma mo kwan say mum be ye ni ye. Come and remedy the breach. Okay. So when a breach is established, you give the media house, the frequency holder, the opportunity to remedy the breach. C. To submit to the authority within a time specified by the authority a written statement of objections to the suspension or revocation of the license or the frequency authorization. So, what say would there? Say there's any breacher, you must be given the opportunity within a time frame, which is 30 days in the act, to come and state why the authority cannot do what they are doing. In the case of Radio Gold and XYZ, you chalk attack or Tuesday, Wednesday down. You understand me? So how do you go by this? Again, I have the ruling, the 37-page ruling of the Electronic Communications Tribunal in 2018, given by senior judge Justice Dateban and Dr. Kwenu. At the end of the day, you read it and you realize that the NCA is not necessarily acting in the best of faith. Obi, you use some rano, na yemfa nye adwuma NCA Act, Electronic Communications Act no mu na ye be shut him down.
Yeah, the adwuma finchema
Asempa will be shut down today because we are Class A license holder. Asempa, we are Class A license holder. Now ye won ye friend broadcast range.
Yes.
E wo law no.
Yes.
Mu broadcast range as Class A license holder 45 kilometers. But when them say Ebimuti Manfi. Our muti Asempa.
Yes.
Life.
Yes.
And yes, I almost support and your repeater stations, no. What must say? It is because of where they put it. It is in breach of the law. The law is clear. Say Obi Paul na Paul no drew Paul no was in Burj Khalifa Krapwa. As a radio station license holder, no, you are supposed to restrict yourself 45 kilometers. But with him and my leader, my minority leader, Ebeka was news file.
Yeah.
In 2011, there was a move to shut down radio stations who were breaching the rule. But as Minister for Communication, Honorable Aruna Anye, he looked at the practicality of the law. What I say? Yes, Bible no can so say everything is. Absolutely. Because you need to ask yourself, me be shati Asempa FM down. I don't think Asempa air broadcasting beyond 45 kilometers. First question. Second question, if they are broadcasting beyond 45 kilometers, are they affecting the spectrum outside of their 45 kilometer radius? Are they interfering with another frequency? So, more broadcasting.
Now we interfere.
And you are broadcasting because you are also looking at your reach.
Yeah.
Your reach is what is going to help you with your marketing and advertising, which you use to pay your workers. Me restricted to 45 kilometer radius. Who will advertising case for Kasapreku and any of your sponsors. Your figures drop because they say will reach has dropped.
I drop it.
And so you need to look at your manner. But you also need to look at the practicality of the industry.
Of the law.
And Namika said the NCA must apply the law, but apply the law with wisdom.
With wisdom. I get your point, but on say authorization, say license, it's interesting. Say who read the Supreme Court ruling in the Republic versus IMCJ, CG, and others, the popular radio IQ. Yeah. The Supreme Court held that we cannot read Article 1623 in isolation. Article 1623 says, quote, there shall be no impediment to the establishment of private press or media, and in particular, there shall be no law requiring any person to obtain a license as a prerequisite to the establishment or operation of a newspaper, journal, or other media for mass communication or information. The court said we should read this article together with Article 164.
Yes.
Article 164 says, quote, the provisions of Articles 162 and 163 of this Constitution are subject to laws that are reasonably required in the interest of national security, public order, public morality, and for the purpose of protecting the reputations, rights, and freedoms of other persons. Remember, reading the two articles together, the court then held that the need to obtain authorization before operating a radio station was reasonably required for the protection of national security, public order, public morality, and the reputation and rights and freedoms of others within the meaning of Article 164. And so with this ruling, no, the NCA ain't anything wrong.
That's why I have established the fact say you were the authorization and I award the spectrum. What am I saying? Now when you talk about national security, Maka say spectrum is a finite national resource,
I agree.
and it is actually controlled by national security. Which must say because I mean, who die spectrum now obi to me broadcasting up here, it can bring chaos in this country. So that is why we agree with the spectrum fee, with the spectrum authorization. So and some over to me broadcasting ora Charles Okubrobe any Albekandapa one man call NCA NG license and then they started broadcasting on the spectrum. That's why the court held this. Go to the NCA, get a spectrum, pay for the spectrum, pay for your original authorization. But that 5-year renewal, no, maybe say show me anywhere else, any other institution in this country. Renewal. Renewal of
AsempaFM,
a framework.
Yes,
it's like you saying that you have even national health insurance. Who national health insurance ne war, and our passport ne war. You just pay for the renewal of the card. You don't go and re-register again. Which must say you don't re-register again. But this one you are saying say the media house must come and re-register the frequency they use. So Joy must come and the NCA by the law. And when you have a mischievous person sitting at the NCA, can decide say, okay, 5 years time, Uba, me share 94.7, more hard drink. Okay, me renew amount, but me 94.7, me 97.4.
I think also come marketing that frequency, sir.
I mean, what sense does it make?
I get you. But the 5 years renewal, no, it is something the Parliament of Ghana passed, right? And you know, so yeah, idea was maybe we have to bring it back to Parliament. But honorable, ma minti when come daho in the demonstration, akoso and all of that. It was saying,
well, demonstration there, you'll be alright, say. Or feel peeved about any situation be an as a support any be able to me express that by way of demonstration. It be crowd call just to keep fit. I'm calling as an exercise. So it is a be no more accord demonstration. So be it. But to me then no call demonstration. To begin with, return is then a president so assign assent to the RTI.
Yes.
And you must say no and care come wasm. Nyama papa positive things say na say ka ho ase.
Ni nyina ka ho say information.
Omo semiti omo yi a demonstration omo yi. They are not different from. Say boys bi o baby na omo nua ba ku bi I infringe the law. Na police for akwachi na akoshe cells. Now omo invade the police station say they are going to rescue. Yes, and I said they are going to rescue police for injure omo nipa na ya chine no. What's the difference? And is it because it's about some media people? It is a 1 or 2B I infringed the law. Now law no a deal with them.
Ekosiisen
AsempaFM. You create demonstration because a law no a deal with Obia will breaking the law. And this thing is being supported by lawmakers. There was the essence of us sitting in parliament. If we will go to parliament, make laws. This will be breaching the law, not the law enforcement agency. It take care of to deal with that person. Now, while we hear law, now say, hey, I don't know who enforce the law. Then you close down parliament in the look, me and Sam George prefer to use the analogy of DVLA. I will use lands. Okoto land. And okay, be now the same way now. So what toss why they? Me lawyer. Me lay when it comes to this. I won't pretend to be one. If I have issue with legal interpretations, are normally the right thing to do in the courts. Okoto land, I don't say amount, maybe 60 years or 90. I'm saying the maximum year is 99. 99 years. To simple no. Yes, to 60 years. So we didn't get Okoto land. So Okoto no one when it's 10 years. Now Okoto sa land now. Despite say every year be able to our ground rent. Lease period we do. Now one could win me now because me see me down also. You may even lose that building. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
That's not how leases work.
Right or wrong? Are you supposed to land now at Tony amount 90 CSC at 60 years? Your amount 60 years? No. Can you say because every year be a ground rent, therefore 60 years me going to renew that is in leasehold no. In any case, these people, and yet in isolation, about media houses, our industry no more. Some year 20, some year 30, some year 100. Me sure say greater chunk percentage wise, and I comply with this basic law.
On the 5 years renewal.
That again is not true. Greater Accra, for example, let's remember our example. Just out of 48 radio stations, are one more pretty or Greater Accra. 32 of them have not done the renewal. I can give you the list.
Out of 48.
Out of 48, I can give you the list.
Which list might be equally not true?
From the NCA's website. It's from the NCA's
website. Please.
Okay.
Then, as a lawmaker, crown me expect you say, Obe help out the NCA. Now others now, me assure also I'm on a ranking member or a deputy or a member of the communications committee for that matter. Say can we help that agency more my day and enforce the law that you made. I mean you by way of parliament made. So the mission, but not you. And as a NCA body agency was setting aside by same law, by same power of law, and I'm empowered and say, ensure say laws now most my pass of parliament no are complied with. It is even if we are to go by statistics now day by now. say 30% now comply, now 70% and comply. What do we do as a nation? Is this a nation of lawlessness? If we are to enforce the law, let's say 30% are comply, now 70% and comply, we should go after them to make sure that they all comply. Are we building a nation where people will decide which law they will comply with and which one they will not comply with? Is that what we want to encourage in this country? Or is it just because, look, go to my constituency. How many people were happy with the ban on small scale mining? Galamsey Christ say illegal.
Yeah, small scale.
But even this media the court no. Me sure say interpretation I make say me law, me lawyer. Per interpretation no, crowd say renew license no crowd say authorization or whatever no crowd. It means that they've lost their right to that crowd to begin with. AsempaFM. The court, and that was the ruling from the court. How many people were happy when that ban was enforced? It is obia person ye do pedia. Na che nka yenjama small scale miners and galamsey for no so no omo so nya dom be because that is their source of income. Omo livelihood ho no munya fi. Me no tie sisi by law. Emra enti no. Yes fisher folks. For the next couple of months or so or weeks no yes omunya den mo couple. Can any of them decide say oh there be anyasa me ma ye be buada and I mean yeska entua me fees the media me couple na.
Okay.
Can they do that? If they cannot, next will be couple sisi na say ye kokochi no na apofo na aka no the fisher folks aka no ye demonstration say ye kwa rescue the person now. Would that be different from what these demonstrators know na? And I mean no, it's not different. From these boys ni holy guns are near maybe see ubeko krebiase last meeting ACP Kofi Boache and so krobis no be police station for front na or address youth no say the man hwe na ya chi obi akwa akoto cells nti na mo boys mo fi say mo na mo strong na the mo ba ha say ya baba attack the police station and set our person free. It is a support of what these people are doing today now. Can we criticize those media houses now criticizing this what and as I support what is going on now no? So moko krobi so na we smokers be and as a group be IABB now one of them or a couple of them have been arrested by the local police. No more ready the police station said no they should free their person. Would that media house have the moral grounds no rise or report on it and criticize for that matter? Please. We are building a nation. The right thing to do anytime BI if you say mrebi etosin and as a bibi brano. Like Abila was saying, yes, constitutional review commissions it to be setting up. Empo say bia the findings ni na akra ya implementing say ye two ebi ho anamo. That is the way to go. That is the way to go. From time to time, constitution in other civilized societies now a living document.
AsempaFM.
A living document. It is brano no. And who be here say
changes
kakra to fit the circumstances of the day. The way to go is not that a chobo hey. If these media houses no, and as anybody for that matter, feel say emrano be bia to sia, I was a rectifier. You
go to court.
We go to court, and as we through parliament, you lobby to have those laws amended. That is the way to go, especially when you have a president. People say, about human rights issues, freedom for these media guys. Yana, me should say media for in as Attorney General, before you in opposition, criminal libel law, you be well sentenced to jail. Menka page 28 issues be Kokuba ne Harunatane others be. Page 28 it's a different day. Senya no krana whatever. I remember Bibisa. They were jailed because of all man no asem keke. Yeka am for ya appeal say yes Samra no. The then Attorney General, NDC Attorney General, Obed. Of all, another person I'm respecting fully. Obed Asamoah. Also over his dead body. And on basis as Samra no. It took the lives of Nana Akufo-Addo Muya. Obey Attorney General, who leaded the crusade, making sure say that law has been changed. It's a no coincidence. Keke say RTI, right to information,
under him,
Sa law yi ekoda parliament na me kura me call parliament. 4 terms I was in parliament ya pass it, and I'm there for parliament. Me sure say my first parliament na Lambre say the kokoto ho. It's just coincidence. Say Obedi president would under less than 2.5 years. Was assign sa document no. It nipa say only need delia. Also who say or paper towards that industry. It is a BB and na mufi say ye the command na owe dia ye the command say ye ha na sa die we ye fi say ye tinu no ha ye tinu ha ma e beboa media front na. You should not have any doubt taking it to such a person.
Okay.
So now one say now those kinds of things and me catch you say you are not different from boys now. Ye chiwom bibi we kura biase and say baby a ye no question cells they raid those cells to free their people. That's not the way to build a nation.
Honorable ma mena say na menko Kabila hona yentie no. Kabila minim on this or any of the other issues, electoral commission there or the former president aka the afa commissioners na hona ade say no na opesa wo ka you have the opportunity. Maminti o Kabila.
Page 28 no it was Mesa Bunsu, his name no a columnist. No a columnist or chronicle. Okay. But Hormona Yaka say in contempt cases no. The truth is not
a defense.
An excuse and I say defense. On my way here. Wow, Nsema akoso dem ha. It is highlighting the pretense we live in this country, exemplified by our constitution. Your constitution is a pretentious document.
Ekosiisen.
Tie me nua Sam George nsem o kan ni ye pa o. Na tie de honorable Benaye ka sisi yi. Na busa ho say NCA now and no enforce law no honorable Benaye ka no. Or you innocent of ne law na nkasa. Ask yourself. NCA no our enforce law no no. Is the NCA innocent of onoane law no? Hwɛ correspondence akoso NCA na kasa the bullets be by and see in there the complicity of the NCA in this matter. But with him quite interesting. Now me catch honorable Benaye. Now I'm sure Minia Sam George so take him at he may want to even look at it from the committee level. Have you wondered why that law was created? Say after every 5 years, in Crofombe new a Ombejo authorization for
you could shut radio stations.
Have you wondered? So you see the pretense I talk about in this constitution. It means that we're 94.7 no, and I'll show you why. So your content and your criminal and you against national security, but you disagree with you you bet me a jit
based on the fact that 5 years a 5 years
not so renew. We reserve the right to renew it for you.
Yeah. And as you remember different frequency.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, me say
3 months it is land a year. So you do almost 3 days under no circumstance.
No, that is when the law is in the hand of a good man.
No. But you see, what can say? Example no mine, analogy no mine. Only me nyajine. Example also man far-fetched. Me, I will not give any analogy. I will deal with the matter itself. Okay? I'm asking you. Oh yeah, law, there's an intendment behind the law. What are they? Who operate license? Who operate spectrum? Spectrum na edi ma no. Yaman identity say 94.7. Yes, say bamfie numachi da beri new. Sanya the possibility say you betimi a withdraw. 5 years no. Who renew abra every year bia no utua license wo ho. 85 years there na who beri new no. E dey na ta enu achi. If not the possibility say you betimi a Jeffrey Winsem ama fofra. Look, and I'm telling you the history of this constitution.
Kabila with the madam for the person education can person the mommy. Obi say me beto ade wo ho.
Yes.
Na me ba na ma me fofra. Is it the renewal?
Dabi chemuye.
Na say wa beto mobile phone.
E wo ho.
Na wa ba.
Na wo ma me fofra.
Me ma another mobile phone.
And no na me apply for renewal.
Now
Because the fact say you renew no. That means renewal my understanding is it's already existing.
Yes.
And now we then we renew that particular one.
Yes.
It is the possibility say be 94.7 and now we could renew no. You be more something else no. It wouldn't be renewal.
Let me explain from
Anna, would you call that renewal? It is because 94.7 now we
okay.
See, and why now we it is now renew the 94.7. Say other one there they want to buy a new one.
Kabila, in 30 seconds.
Oh, technical explanation quickly.
What you are renewing.
In any case, what
you are renewing.
Radio item, okay.
What you are renewing a frequency authorization. What am I saying? So you are applying for a renewal of your frequency authorization. Your frequency authorization is not necessarily the same. It's not static. It is access to the frequency. What am I saying? Now the spectrum use is the 94.7.
Yes.
I don't know who renew every year. And to bet me about now my renewal license or frequency authorization now.
That is the use of the 94.7.
No.
They use the spectrum
of the space.
Yes, and then I can renew for you and say to you that okay, I have renewed for you, but I am reallocating to you because each license would you
application are the is for what?
It's for a renewal of your authorization.
That's what I'm saying. Say renewal. The word renewal, no. The word renewal. It cannot be say something else. You can't call that one renewal.
Okay. The renewal, the authorization. The authorization. It is on every authorization that they specify which frequency they give.
Okay. I think
your man first one you now could renew. You said that one here the man and now could renew. That is the word. That is the word. What is the renewal? The key operative word here.
Gentlemen, it's okay. Kabila, you have
baby or say when men have no drums to beat, they often beat their chest, and we are seeing a lot of that in Ghana. If me the same frequency, and you say Konakoji renewal. The fact that you are sending an application means simply that application can be accepted or rejected.
Yes.
Let me even stay there.
Based on law.
Of course, law.
You see, the law now is at the discretion of somebody.
Of course.
Yes.
Is it discretion?
Honorable aye, what you have more kasano? Mitia di I minipa no. Not how they wear minipa, but don't the minister. What
my man in kasa. Yes.
You see, makani say ya no. Make us be atro. One of my operative, and I'm going to take on me as Sam George, and those who went to demonstrate. You sat in parliament. You knew the weaknesses in this law. In fact, including me, I'm a penny minority leader. You are a member of the committee.
I can't start amendment.
No, can the committee? Oh, please. You see, you can, Miss Rowe, don't. You see, Sam George, you and I, we set agenda. Even without you going to parliament, what me set your agenda? I am trying to expose a certain weakness inherent in our lawmaking body. Research. Asem we na abama yakwako hunu say emra no kra no inconsistent. I'm telling you.
Ekosiisen on AsempaFM.
What the NCA aye no expose some of the inherent weaknesses in the system and showing the weaknesses in parliament. Because as Sam George can say me, and it sounds convincing to me. There could have been suggestions for amendments of that law even before we got here. If we say, yearly spectrum renewal no any 5 years authorization renewal no inconsistent. Now I will show you something. Per the decision of the Supreme Court in the Radio I matter. That no make us baby, and people were not getting me. The NCA's work must be looked alongside the work of the NMC,
the National Media,
which the CPP has called say authority, because to monitor the media today, information age way and the sophistication no NMA no NMC no authority no need space no man power man resources. Unim okay judgment na no okasa in reference to article 146 no 164 no na oka content what you put out, and I'm telling you that it was here for content. I be competitive to the system, and the has authorization yibo. Otherwise, those who drafted that law, they should come and tell us what informed the 5 years authorization renewal as against the yearly spectrum renewal. How consistent they are. Masa, Mecca is simple. Those radio stations had no business expiring and sitting down all these years. One kasa omudiaba HSA James Ajenim Boateng such as HSA. One kasa ni jitum said there were issues are no musiki to resolve. One jitum NCA na nkasa ono nkasa ni release or diaba a show complicity on the part of the NCA, and I'm not by this suggesting NCA leadership today. I'm talking about the NCA as an entity.
Institution.
You understand? Over the period. Nobody is entirely blameless. Nobody is entirely blamable. Under the circumstance, you cleaning a friend saying a slate.
So yeah, starting afresh.
Yes. Let's start. What's it?
I say what Dimran so there no there.
No. You see what I'm saying, no, and say young because there are issues, and I've read some of them. Say who Supreme Court judgment.
Yeah.
Why how does the NMC fit into these things?
Content,
no. Because you see, to even allow somebody to go back, authorization to renew any other, is based on some assessment and evaluation.
Yeah.
Based on tenets now, standards now. What the say independent meeting. No. How are we doing that? Send yes animano. And to me the message, woman ye nimreni kano kre kakra o mamua pretense do do. Na yen change this pretending 1992 constitution. It's a pretentious document. It talks about the rule of law, and yet it encourages rule of men. Or see transparency. Over here no encourage people to obscure. Where transparency, separation of powers, and so powers are entrenched in the executive. Take it or leave it. And the media obi, hey, young kind fuano, and if fana sujina yanka say suni a buying your attitude. Do we want things to work? Do we want laws to be applied? Ye pese ye niema krojin. Ye pese ye tutu ye niema yi. Ekosiisen obi to mra. Emra na watu no. Enya wudede obekwa ko ye wo ye friend saying street so enebema nadane. And the fact that you under your term NCA no ama na anya adwuma say no say oye adwuma no enje say na obi aba oro so ongu mu te say de obi gu mu no,
especially when the law has not been amended.
Absolutely. Enti me asem tietia meka no say NCA authority administration we no one more person ye keka ye ho eye niema bi eye opepa.
But oh yeah, you do it with wisdom.
Opepa na ye no we dey how wisdom na ya mo keka no, please. Look, let me tell you. The law is the law.
Sir,
if the problem is with the law, that's why we are now calling for wisdom.
Okay.
If the law has no problem, you will not say that somebody should use wisdom. Now let me tell you, no matter how much wisdom you use, if the law is defective as the law is defective now, you will not get any right answer. Ubeti. Anyama no kwaya ye fa so ye nyama no obi enenye. Just say pretense no. E dos do. We are pretending. Parliament could have cured this thing at the committee level by raising this issue. Say, NCA kra omomra yi ebia binya George nie from dot or MP at the committee level did they even think of this thing until the assembly see here intermediate assembly here I look at it from the positive side.
Okay,
ora anoche ni NCA bebo omabaso. They have done something that has raised fundamental flaws in our communication arena. Na me no me just CPP and no recommendation mampani take another step content wise no yen encourage NMC na yen lift no man ko National Media Authority na ya man aka de odi be ya adwuma because hwebe masa one check media no a say be kwa gu obi hu fi ya kan gu mframa mu forever obi be wu na asem no on tay say asesa no.
Yeah.
It is not the best. And I will tell you, people can get careless using the media.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, say a bon buy, a bon so image a buy. Na ye ne sa no. Na just say ye to niema e beboama obi hu nkodim kese.
Mate Camilla.
Ye nyina ye nto to adwene ye.
Because of electoral commission in sense, me say etiefo tie we ba me sha ase wo ho ende.
Na me body tell
on the
sorry
electoral commission na wa boni tell.
Mo time no so mo manage ni ye mum.
Oh yeah sure.
That but
I kasa wa kasa amen kamen. We
kasa mio.
Alexander Sasutenkran Esquire
acting
of the Ghana Revenue Authority. Good evening to you, Alexander Sasutenkran Esquire of the Ghana Revenue Authority. How you doing the listening this evening? Muntie we may basisi anafi. The Electoral Commission. Sorry.